All right, ladies, gentlemen, citizens of the Empire, welcome back. It's finally here. Holy shit. We've been waiting since, like, what, 2013 for this fucking game? And it's here. Jesus. Let's just dive right into it, man. Alright, we're gonna go with normal. Alright, and I really wanted to start out with Corpo. I don't know if like the background fully affects the way the rest of the game plays out. If it does, then there's a possibility for like two other playthroughs. So there's that, and that's absolutely awesome, but we're gonna go with Corpo. And I wanted to go female, or the female body type. You do a whole bunch of stuff with this. Let's look at the presets. That's like the normal one, isn't it? The default? Or from the trailers. I like this one as a start. Feminine voice tone. Let's see how... Yeah, let's stick with this one. Hairstyle. Let's let's see. Oh, I just passed over skin type. I like 4. Let's go with that. 5. Mohawks, traditional Japanese stuff. I really like this one. And then for hair, now I want to do blue. What is this? Is this brown? Brownish? Black? Let's look at some of the other ones. Oh my god. Neon pink. Oh no, it comes out as like a reddish. Interesting. We're gonna go here. Let's do it that. Eyes. Oh wow. That's kind of freaky the way that looks. Oh, I can just press L1. That's 9, 8, 6. 6 looks nice. Eye color. These are standard. Wow. Oh, the difference is the sclera. That's freaky. See, I wish I could. Can you change? You can't change the color like the individual ones, can you? Let's go with this one. Hairstyle, picked that already. Hair color, picked it. Eyes, picked it. Oh, it scrolled up. These eyebrows look fine. Eyebrow color, are they the same color as the hair? Yep. Nose. Let's try to go all the way back to 1 if we can, and then just start from there. I don't like how it's scrolling like that. Let's see, 21 options. That's it's a nice one, but it's kind of wide. Oh shit! It's scrolling a little bit. So, beak. Hold on. I like 11. Mouth. Stay still. I wish I could get this to like stay still. Let's get it. Huh. 11's nice. Let's see. We got jaw, ears, cyberware. Let's see. Let's try to go back towards 1. Oh, that's a square jaw. That's almost a lack of chin. 13's nice. Let's go back to kind of like 11. Oh shit. Nope, back. 7 works. 7 works. So ears now. Ears. Those are normal. Nice. Not too big, not too small. Was that Adam Jensen cyberware? 1. I like 1. Oh, shit. Alright, where were we? Facial scars. Can't really tell with the hair. Not tattoos, but like those African dot scars. I forget what they're called. Oh wow. Is that a black eye? Yeah, let's go with all facial tattoos. That's nice. Piercings. One. Come on. Stay in place, please. I only really like the ones... Yeah, that one. That color can stay. Let's see if there's a... No, that can... That's good. Blemishes, let's not go with any blemishes. Cheek makeup off. Lip makeup color. I like the one we got now. Let's look at the colors a little bit. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna stick with that. Unless, what's this? Nah. Nails long or short? Let's stay with short. No color. Stay with the fleshy color. Chest. Okay. So as we get into the more non-advertiser friendly stuff, just let me give you my beautiful face for a second. So let's see. Body is health, stamina, stuff like that. So let's go. We have 7 points we can spend. So let's go 2 here. Intelligence is cyberdeck RAM, quick hacking, quick hack okay, quick hack damage and duration. So let's go. Let's go 5. Again, reflexes. Maneuverability increases passive evasion. Crit chance and damage with mantis blades. Okay. Didn't know we could get mantis blades, but that sounds great. I don't know. They're probably expensive as shit though, because I remember when I played the tabletop, they were expensive as shit. Tech. Let's go with 1 and cool. Crit chance, resistances, stealth, and all right. Next. All right, confirm. Shit.
V, you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
You alright?
Fine. I just needed a breather.
Sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah, I barfed. It's just stress.
Esa chamba te va a matar.
We had a leak. My boss called, dragged me in because we had to intervene. Everyone at Night City HQ is on edge.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked. Don't worry about me. I'll manage on my own.
Buena suerte.
Alright. First time in Night City, pay close attention to tutorials, learn more about the basics of game mechanics, or if you already experienced it, Edge Runner, feel free to disable hints. Okay, speaking of which, I need to turn on subtitles. What is it? Sound, subtitles. Here. Job objectives. Corpo-Rat. Flushing out a rat the first day, huh?
2071. Arasaka security forces prevent mass riots in San Francisco, saving the city from certain ruin. 2074.
In a weekend.
Arasaka investigation eliminates
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Hanging up. I'll be in my office. You hurry up.
Pulling a trigger never felt so good in my life. Of course, curiosity like this is
Arasaka Tower counter intel.
If your battery dies mid-shoot out, the quasar will be about as useful.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jenkins asked for you.
Hey, V.
He's in his office.
It's been ages.
Hi, Frank.
It's me, Frank. We met during Icefall. East Coast, remember?
I didn't know you were in Night City. Have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frankfurt. Jenkins is your lead, right? Is he what everyone says he is?
What does everyone say about Jenkins?
That he's effective. Like any psychopath. Apparently, he's gone a little crazier lately.
Hey, he's in a tough spot. The director was supposed to greenlight his promotion when the Japanese arrived. She stabbed him in the back instead.
Well, that's great. Who do you work under? Tell me about Cape Town.
And you? Who do you work under?
Abernathy. She's really good. Came up with the whole Cape Town ploy on her own.
Abernathy. The bitch who burned my boss on the promotion to Spec Ops Director.
You know how it is. Things happen.
They do indeed. Tell me about the op in Cape Town.
Operation Cargo. You know about it?
Arming local conflicts in Africa. I didn't know that was you.
It was me. We dumped crates full of rifles into the ocean. They had to be pulled out using borrowed fishing boats. Same old circus, but hey, that's how wars are won.
Okay. Well,
Listen,
I gotta go.
Sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure. Good seeing you again.
You too, Frank. I have no clue who you
Emergency
are.
protocols active. System security confirmed.
Don't look, but that's her. Jenkins' girl.
Fuck you too.
Please enter the antechamber. Visitor authorization granted.
Are you online? Have a seat, V. Be right with you. We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in the Sea of Clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation? Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now.
Jesus.
Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
I hate that bitch. I always have.
Not the first time.
This isn't the first time Abernathy set you up.
No, not the first. Smeared me in front of Japanese execs, so she'd be the one promoted to Director of Spec Ops. Cunt. Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position?
Need to defend yourself, not much you can do.
You have to defend yourself. Remind Abernathy you're not her doormat.
You're right.
Smack her once, but hard. She'll respect you.
Seems we see eye to eye on this issue. Take this.
Oh, shit.
A data shard.
Proof of my trust. Go on, take it. It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates. Driver, chief of security, lover, lover's husband. Everything. Use it, and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. You said it. I need to defend myself.
If anyone finds out we even talked about this, I'll go down with you.
That's true. But everyone knows you only made it to where you are thanks to me. So it's not like they could ever believe you played no part in it.
And if I refuse?
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions. This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
Friendship transactions are traceable. Paper disappears as soon as you spend it.
What can I say? Use this money only, find the right people for the job, no corporate affiliation. And for the core task, use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it.
Sounds good.
I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me. Jenkins, Night City Covenant.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go get it done.
I have those reports you asked for?
They were supposed to be ready yesterday.
I know, but I have them now.
Send them to my inbox. And you and I will have a word about this later.
Call Jack, talk to Jack.
Hey,
not
V,
call.
you alive? How's things in the Viper Pit?
Viper Pit. Yeah, couldn't have said it better.
You in some trouble?
Not yet. Just need a soul I can trust for now.
That kind of sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
Okay, there.
I need your stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
Alright, let's hear it.
Is it Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me. Quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point.
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean, bleach server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
What are the risks? What are we gonna lose?
Projected risks.
Limited threat to life, not Biotechnica's style. Blackmail's possible,
Okay.
leveraged against false accusations in the media. The guy has kids. He'd crack.
Keep him in.
Keep him there digging. We invested way too much getting him that deep to back out now.
You sure?
Do I really need to repeat myself?
Oh, of course not.
Alright, let's see what we got. Read reports. Pick up card. Trauma team card. Shit. Trauma team's no joke. Alright, use. Let's see what we got. Can't do anything, okay. Wait, one more time. There we go. The net aid vote? What the hell is that? Who will get help? Who will left behind? Only you can decide. Refugees will flood the Netherlands and Belgium. Wait, what the hell is this? Is this a propaganda thing? Okay. Use. Let's go back. Summary. You guys can pause that if you want to. Crystal Palace. Well, that's just a vacation. And new space. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go. Just sprint across the office ground.
Tell your people to be careful.
They'll be searching for dirt on us now.
Did you see the report on the vote? Shit.
The world's going to tear us apart.
The world's never going to find out.
Scan.
Access granted.
Oh, camera. Hello. Hello.
Please provide your destination.
Bring up district analytics.
Increased NCPD presence and activity has been reported in Haywood. No official statement has been forthcoming. Intercepted radio communications suggest MaxTac has been sent to the area. A widespread power failure has been reported in Santo Domingo. All other districts exhibit activity within expected parameters.
Alright, Lizzie's bar.
Destination, Lizzie's bar.
Noted. En route.
Sam 54 News broadcasting with a breaking story for you. A conference of the European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization system. 5 European Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused the shocking incident. The council members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter
Yeah, if
is
only
on
we were
the
on our
scene.
route to
We'll
this in
update on
2077.
developments
Not
as
even
they come to
close.
light. Stay with N54 News for the latest.
Like, we're nowhere near this. I got a life coach.
Hello, V.
Yes, we weren't scheduled to connect until the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call. Is everything in order?
Honestly, there's only... Things are alright, everything's dandy.
Dealing with a temporary nuisance. Nothing you should worry about.
Just think back to our last session. The neuromotor relaxation exercises 3 times a day. They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Sure, okay. See you later.
Just lingering there on the phone. Some giant hospital.
No designated landing site has been detected at the destination.
Find a spot close to the bar, as close as you can. Fuck procedures.
Initiating landing sequence.
Well, that's one hell of a start. I thought the Corpo life path would have lasted a little bit longer, but you know, you gotta get right into it, I guess. Are you gonna be like the Witchers?
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a Major League player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first. NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City, the city of dreams.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Oh, tutorial time. How'd you get it?
Militech. Jack, we're talking classified military-grade tech here. How did you get it?
T-Bug. And our girl made a couple adjustments.
Why? Thinks she knows better?
Nah. Said it didn't suit her, style. You'll see what I mean.
All right, let's do it.
Sure. Why the hell not?
Let's begin with basic combat training. This session will be recorded for subsequent evaluation.
All right, Taskmaster. He looks just like Taskmaster. Or at least some variations of him.
This course is designed to reinforce your fundamental combat abilities and hone your reflexes. The skills you gain here will help you survive, even excel on the battlefield. I will train you to be effective with firearms, to use stealth tactics to your advantage, and to hack into enemy networks. Because at Militech...
Militech can't encrypt for shit. But they clearly got drill and jarheads in their blood. Now, Station 1, you maggot! Move, move, move!
All right, Bug,
Hope
calm
you're ready to
down.
bust ass through this fascist playground.
Yeah, we've been dealing with fascists for a minute.
Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, a little warm-up. Yeah, I didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch?
All right.
Not bad. But it's more realistic if the targets... Quit standing around and take cover! You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up.
All right. All drugs are in inhalers, huh?
Head to the training area when you're good to go.
That's got to be like a cyberpunk-ish-esque trope.
Oh, look. We brought some tunes with him this time. You know what to do, V.
Okay, so headshots do more damage, just not the instant kill. I love the reload animations. Look at that. What's up, bitch?
Dream work, V. Stand on the platform and we'll move on.
Yeah.
All right, next module.
Hacking's the next item on the menu. Might notice I tweaked the course material a bit.
Scan stuff, see what we can do. Server, explosive, camera. What is that? That's a gun.
This training module will teach you how to apply work a little hack magic on the screen to distract the guard.
Screen behind them, ping it, or distract enemies. So that's how you navigate. Execute is square.
Corpo-Rat. Style over substance. Good. Now take him out quietly.
I take offense to the trash
all yours.
part.
Take him out. Never smart to leave behind any trace of your handiwork. Especially the dead kind. Now pick up the body and hide it somewhere.
Bodies, you can hide bodies dead or unconscious in certain places. Alright. Oof. Just swung him over.
Okay. Now try to take him down in one slick move.
Ugh. Take down the guard and hide the body.
Think you're ready to try hacking some gonks in real time? Have fun.
Alright, more advanced quick hacks allow you to use the environment or enemies to your advantage. Breach protocol. RAM cost, so that's the RAM up there. Alright, to upload Ice Pick Demon, you must recreate code sequences. Okay. So 55, 55, BD, and 55.
Now, detonate the grenade.
Ooh.
See? Just needed to shut your brain down and follow orders. In true Militech fashion. Got additional modules if you want to hone any other skills. Or you finish up, Delta out now. But remember, the street's not gonna give you any hints or second chances.
Alright, well, let's do all 4 of them, I guess. Oh, this is stealth?
Right. So first, let's shape up those stealth skills.
Robot. All robots. Tagman. R3. Oh, come on. Enter the training area. Go right here.
Find cover, quick. Nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight.
Out of sight, out of mind. Shit. Time to move.
Nova, well done. On to the next area.
Security systems. Keep an eye out for security systems such as turrets and surveillance cameras.
Now the same thing, only with the camera.
Wait, let's tag it. Glad that works. Can't go that way. Which way is it going? It's pointing.
Back to your training, recruit.
Hush. There we go.
Nice work today. Just...
Alright, and the last one. Oh, shit. No, back. Ah! Can I turn right back around?
Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, a little warm-up.
Wait, back. And training. Is this sending me back or are we pulling out?
Time to get down and dirty in close quarter combat. Take him down. But careful. Looks tough.
Alright. He's a big boy. Okay, very big. Grappling strong enemies. Marked with that. Okay, they'll be able to free themselves.
Okay, that'll do. Now maybe we find someone closer to your weight class.
Form fast attack. Fast combos. Hold perform strong. And stamina, which is that up there. Blocking.
Let's bump things up from easy to normal. This next fool can block your attacks.
Fast attacks do not damage. Only strong attacks will break blocking. Makes sense. All two to
Dull
block.
bit coming up now. Blocking blows instead of dealing.
And that's 3 out of 3. Oh, hello, counter. One more. Hit me. Hit me, you bastard. And counter like we just discovered a second ago.
Now this fool loses his footing every time he swings. Use that. Get in there and land a counter punch.
There we go. One more time. Dodging.
I like that. V, want to see this fool punch in air next. Don't let him land anything.
Come on, andiamo. Defeat the enemy.
You've done well in mastering the way of the fool, young apprentice. I can teach you no more. This is the part where...
And he went down pretty quick.
Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
Wait, where? Right here? Nope. Oh. Hello. Melee weapons. Counter. Cut him in half. Or would cut him in half.
Now show me what you've learned.
Final test. Oh shit. You know what? None of that. And who's left? Sorry if you guys can hear vacuuming. Family's vacuuming.
Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already. Hop on the platform.
All right.
Good luck, V.
Let's get out of here.
So, not bad, huh? Now we can get down to biz.
Let's do this.
Elevator, this way.
The rescue. Okay. Apartments, garage. Oh. T-Bug sending us up.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
You could be nice.
Bug. Could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive? Call a damn helpline.
Just ain't got time for anybody's bullshit. What's this? Cards?
Looking for 1237. Target should be inside, but I got zero eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late.
Is that you?
Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry. Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Okay. They just got a warmer for burgers and fries.
Are we fucking late? Is that her? Is that our target?
Hold on, Jackie.
Sandra Dorsett's protected under Echelon 2 Corpo immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
Mira, eyes up. Pendejos ahead. Quietly. Stay calm, or they'll spot us. Nice. Couldn't have done that better myself.
Glad to hear it. Had to take him out quick and quiet, like normal.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
Please fuck these Reapers. Oh yeah, V, they're coming. Wait for your chance. Pick the prick off.
Where are they?
Cabrones. Take one down. Just real quiet. Hey, grab the one closest. Let's take him. Suerte.
Alright, both dead.
All down. Limp meat. But probably not the last of them. Move on. Move up. Right behind you, V.
Alright, gotcha. Who the hell sees me in that? Ah, shit. Alright, I guess that's enough of that.
Gas is still flowing. Clean it up. Clean it out. Don't want to be bringing the target out under fire. And definitely don't want a slug in your back.
No way. Not neither.
Let's see, inventory. Can I equipped? What's this? Wait, what is, it's a double barrel shotgun. Let's actually do the rifle, then the shotgun, since we got 3 slots. This is not Scav leader.
We got options here. Fuck, you got eyes on this shithole?
This ammo.
Out on the balcony. Got a window on the left. Give me 2 secs to grease the lock.
Okay, V. Flank him and crossfire.
Thanks, T.
Hack on the door's just clear. Watch yourselves.
Ammo. Let's get through here. Ah, that's right.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got them. You're clear to go.
All
Shit,
done.
where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Not in here. Got some ammo though. Hello, big gun. Grenade. Is that a shirt? Oh shit.
Jesus fucking Christ. Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
Jacking in.
This does not look good.
Sandra Dorset, NC 570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Is that safe?
Is that even safe? Can't we just get her out of here?
We found her still breathing. Can't lose her. We need that biomon working, checking for hemorrhages, whatever. Find that shard and yank it.
Alright, pull it.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice.
Alright, let's get her. 90%, Jesus Christ.
Fuck!
She's flatlining.
B, need
Yeah,
to know what's going on.
Fuck, this is bad.
Catch, chica!
Oh boy. Pulp Fiction action going on.
I think... Holy shit, it worked!
Fuera, chica! Get her outside! Fuera, get her out! Terrace.
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Place the patient on the ground. Five steps back. Now.
Alright, well, they got her.
TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
She's in real bad shape.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, chica, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Huh.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
You're saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
Alright. Hold down on the D-pad.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well?
Relatively speaking.
Relatively well. Trauma team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
Splendid. Your payment awaits you. Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, chica. I'm driving.
All right. Get me home, Jack.
Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, chica. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.
Jesus.
Man, I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh, shit. You're right.
He's just a big hungry goofball.
Knew it. Hello. I don't like this meat. Not one tiny bit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no. Oh.
Hijo de puta!
Fucking run, Jackie!
Jesus Christ!
Come on, B! Shoot!
Can't! Keep her steady!
Hold tight, B!
That's not doing well for my aim.
Mierda! Perdón! Got you, asshole! B! Aim for the driver!
I'm trying. Keep us steady. I think we got him.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. I can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
¡Chingada madre!
Oh shit.
Damn. Pulling out all the stops.
Watson's on lockdown until further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
That voice you put on.
She took a liking to you.
Devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it.
Yep, you're just a good old humble boy. Not like we didn't just kill 30 people.
Out of the car! Now! Come on! Ain't got all day!
Check it out, V. Shit's going
Doesn't look like your average bust.
Ain't your average badges. That's MaxTac. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gonks out there, though. Just a midday snack for them. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming.
I mean, they fucked them up. They didn't stand a chance.
Made it. Almost at your place.
What about you? Not likely to make it back to Haywood now.
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again.
Well, if they don't, I got a couch, I'm sure. You can call your girl. Tell her what happened.
Sweet dreams, then.
All right.
Tell Missy I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
Next stop is on your doorstep. Night City, expect the unexpected.
I can't do that. There we go.
Good evening, Night City. My first guest tonight is the president of the Church of Alabama.
Bug? Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zipping you her deets.
Well, thank you. We'll get on it in the morning, I bet. You know, whenever we get free time.
How's life treating you, beautiful? Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Oh, stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
Hate to get it
Fix
fixed
it?
the last two. Gotta be some kind of scam.
Nope.
Gonna have a word with the super. Oh yeah.
Alright, check your weapon stash, optional. Okay, got our old corporate clothes. What is this? Are those shoes? Yep. Go to bed. Well, we got computer, microwave. I don't see a fridge anywhere. Is this... That's a vending machine. Why would you have a vending machine in your own house? Oh, straight naked. Okay. This counts as a public area? This is my house. I live here.
Whoa, V. Get your beauty sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something. When I jacked into that Corpo's biome. Don't know, a neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Yeah, throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Alright, cool. Take all. And I guess we can do this through the inventory. Jacket would just Just a shirt. Tank top. It's like a jacket-ish type thing. Got 2. That'll work. Hat. No, I ain't going for no hat. No other things. Titanium layer. Yep, definitely. Kick somebody in the balls and explode them. So, seems we can upgrade our character a bit. Handguns, assault rifles, athletics. Let's take a look at this. Slowly regenerates health during combat. Definitely gonna need that. And we can upgrade an ability score. Open purchase. We're gonna do that as well. Alright, and we're dressed, so let's head down to see Jackie.
NCPD! Open up!
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Okay.
Piece of shit. Come on!
Guitar picks. That's weird.
Oh, no. Look, I don't like it when someone stares at me.
Yeah, I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm actually trying to get back. Alright, whatever. Oh, wait. Wait, did that say what I think it said?
Joom, you could boil shit in this and it still smells better than this one victim.
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two? What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
How's it going? Where'd you get him?
Where'd you get him, Fred?
Off the street. Saw him looking up at me with these big, sad eyes. So I took the poor pup in. Fed him, clothed him. Nah, for real. He's a military bot. Got a sweet deal, and a chum of mine tossed in a few upgrades. Now, here we are.
Alright, sure, why not? Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving.
Just counter-punch the robot.
You got one hell of a punch there, Jim. Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
You go in the ring yourself?
Not anymore. Skull's taking too much of a beating. Reflexes ain't what they used to be.
There's ways of fixing that. Forensic cops should do the trick.
Rather dish out my eddies for something else. It's time I started taking it easy.
Okay, let's sit down.
You mentioned something about fighting?
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative.
Lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
Alright, fine.
Sounds fair.
It's like I said. Good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside or what? Not yet. start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
All right. See you later, Fred. Oh, you just walk away. You don't properly exit.
At all foods, nature comes first.
Properly exit conversations.
Pete! Your sweet little 45's waiting for its mommy. Purrs after every shot.
All right, let's talk.
Let's have a look.
Said something was waiting for me. It's 900. This one, it's free. Upgrading iconic items. Okay. Craft.
Thanks a lot.
Let's check inventory. Let's see how better it is than our current pistol. Much better. Why can't I go in? Oh, just glitched out a little bit.
Hello, I'm Jillian Jordan. Welcome to the World Report on
Alright, the news is going.
Hello, it's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program
Multi-story floats, really?
virtuosos and theatrical performances in the
So it's either gonna be this one or that one that opens. Up, this one it is.
The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation. And in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Dashi Parade. From all of us at WNS.
Jackie! Getting breakfast?
Woman of the hour. Jeez. It took you long enough. Looked up an appetite just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Alright, what you eating?
Didn't figure you as the type for Asian. Would have thought you'd find it too exotic.
What do you mean? What's there not to like? Noodles? Check. Synth sirloin? Check. Get some more Chile action up in here, and you're looking at Mama Wells' signature sopa de fideos.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. It just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated coupe.
Tell me about him.
Dexter Deshawn. What's the latest spec on him? Know you got info to spill.
He's been off the grid for about 2 years. Word on the street was he took a little vacay.
2 years? That's exile, not a vacation. Hell was he up to?
Guessing he shoved pizzas in his mouth while jerking off to hardcore virtues. The important thing is he's back. Fresh crew, found us.
How did you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. 'Cause come on, ain't nobody who can resist this.
Sure,
right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say. So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Well, our savior wants to tell you everything himself. Face to face. No pressure, but whole deal's riding on you now, chica.
All right. Let's hear what old Dex has to say. Set it up.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own.
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gonk to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our, dust up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Alright, calling my vehicle up.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Yep,
Let's feel this factory new ride.
First stop. Ripper Dock. Anchica, easy on the gas, eh? I just ate.
Sure, buddy, we'll see.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Misty.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know?
Really? Well, I'm happy for you both. We'll get you there. Oh, it's like right around the corner. I could have walked. Oh, in here? But I can fast travel? Fast traveling around Night City allows to discover... okay. So these green terminals are this?
Find me once Vic's done dusting your suit.
But you are not the masters of your memories, for your eyes do not belong to you, or rather... Not only to you, do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted?
Is there always somebody like this in every sci-fi universe?
Checking them out? Nah, Chimamai needs to work here, that's all. Hey, V.
Hey, Misty.
Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
All right.
You look pleased.
Hey, pet. What am I petting? Hello? He just looks at you like, fuck off. Alright, Ripper Docks. Though a common practice, cyberware installation is still a dangerous and invasive procedure which can only be performed by qualified specialists. Ripper Docks.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old ripper. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig, had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Oh, kit and caboodle.
All right, Kit. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. Gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But, something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Alright.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex Deshawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear?
Alright.
Chair, please. Sit down and relax. Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in. You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
Alright, cybernetic implants. Lovely! Alright, let's see. What do we got? Ocular system. The new implants. Anything here? I got 2 items available. 4,000. Yeah, no. Circular. When your health drops 15%. I can pay for it. Let's do it. I got 1 for the nervous system available. Alright, and 2 for the immune to shock. 20%. Or increases armor by 20. We can get that later, I guess. Skeleton. Titanium limbs. Increases carrying capacity. Oh, no, arms. I meant to select hands. We good?
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, not much. And that's fine with me. I used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's what, and how's why.
And what happened?
One day I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play-by-play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist, always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip.
He said, shut up or I'll cut
Lights
you.
out for a minute, all right? Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful.
Scanning people. Okay, I can scan. Well, I've been scanning people,
The
but...
scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Alright, database of wanted persons. I got bounties and... Alright.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Okay.
You're the best, Vic. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
I won't. You did good.
Your heart chakra looks a little... I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields. And avoid mean reds.
It's one of the...
Anything red.
One of the energy people.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay. Do my best to talk us up.
Alright. See you in a bit.
You, or rather... Not only do you truly believe that those who have sold you your
I've got this
mechanical
delicate
eyes
matter.
have resisted
That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick up. I hope that's all clear.
Okay, incapacitated enemies, non-lethal takedowns, non-lethal quick hacks, non-lethal weapons, obviously, and EMP grenades. Shooting already.
Yo, Miss V. A pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bang? Would you rather live in peace as Miss Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory smelling near like posies without seeing your 30th?
You're either somebody or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill. But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on, got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could've had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could've just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
All right, tell me about the job.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Guessing it belongs to a corp?
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
2 things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard.
Alright, let's take a look.
Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing its thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Corpo agent. What's she playing at?
Hell if I know. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk.
Sounds like she was waiting on the transport, got stood up. Monochrome in the back's probably her chief suspect. Got nothing from him or on him, so she's keeping him just in case. But she needs to find the stolen gear before her bosses learn she fucked up.
Well, Miss V, that is some impressive deduction. Naturally, use that intel as you please. Preferably well. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Tell me about the client.
Client? What's her thing? Why's she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
All right.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Miss V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
All right. Interesting little meeting. Street cred. Performing certain actions will reward you with street cred. Build your street cred to make a name for yourself in Night City. Okay. Meredith Stout. Jackie.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally at 9, yeah.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot military prototype. Maelstrom clept it, then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but don't know how much help she stands to be.
Know anything about Royce?
Yeah, you don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack, something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table, Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Yeah, Parker first.
Parker. Think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods, put my nose to the ground, sniff around. Hasta luego.
Alright. Go between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. It's, what, 2:46? So we got a little bit of time, but that will give us an opportunity to do that next time. So I thank you so very much for watching, ladies, gentlemen, citizens of the Empire. I'm so excited for this series. Oh my god. I hope you are too. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe on Twitch if you haven't already. Drop me a follow, and I'll see you all next time.